Hello children, today let's take our Stencil English practice book and let's go to page number 15 and let's read this chapter. A and an. Okay, A and an are indefinite articles. A and is used to show that a noun is one of many. They are called indefinite articles. We use a or an with singular nouns that can be counted, a ball, an orange. Before words describing singular nouns, a red ball, an old house. If you look here, these nouns are singular. Singular means one, okay? Not many, one. So we use a and an only before singular nouns. We do not use a and an with plural nouns or proper nouns. Proper noun means the name of a person, place or animal. Okay, that too a special name. So, proper nouns start with a capital letter. We don't use a or an before a proper noun. We don't say a Riya or a Sita or a name of a person. We don't use a or an with plural nouns. We don't use a or an with uncountable nouns. What are uncountable nouns? Uncountable nouns are nouns which we cannot count. We can't count water, isn't it? We can't say, I have one water, I have two water. No, we say, I have a bucket of water. And what about sand? Even sand we can't count, okay? We can't count. Some nouns which we cannot count are called uncountable nouns. So we cannot say a water, a sand or an water or an sand. Sita reads a book. We went to a party last night. I saw a big elephant in the zoo. Baby has an English exam tomorrow. Can you see? An with words starting with a vowel and a with words starting with consonants. Here the noun is elephant, but before the elephant we're talking about the adjective. Okay, what kind of an elephant? A big elephant, and big starts with a consonant. So we use a. Big is a describing word. It describes more about the elephant. Remember, an is used only before words that begin with vowel sounds. Some words may begin with vowel letters but may have a consonant sound. Some words may begin with consonant letters but may have a vowel sound. So what's important is the vowel sound. We know the sound of a, e, I is I and E, O, U. What's the sound of U? The sound of U is a. Umbrella. We don't say umbrella. Okay. So any words which start with these vowel sounds, we need to add an before it, and the word should be a singular word, Some words may begin with vowel letters, okay, but they may have consonant sounds. What's an example of some words beginning with a vowel letter and which has a consonant sound? We will look at that later on in this lesson. Some words may begin with consonant letters but may have a vowel sound. What are those words? We will look at those words also. Look at the examples. University. Can you see? University starts with the vowel U, but the sound is not a. The sound that comes with U here is not a, like in umbrella. So, we don't say an university, we say a university. What about this? Eucalyptus. Eucalyptus, it begins with E, but we use a before eucalyptus because the sound is not the vowel sound a. The sound is of the alphabet Y, the sound of Y. And Y is a consonant. This is the sound of Y, isn't it? U, Y, 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 Y. So, when the sound of Y, Y comes with U, then we write a university and a eucalyptus. Okay? What about this? Can you see H? H is a consonant, but the sound is R. We don't say har. We don't say honor. We say honor. So, O is the sound of the vowel, and so we say Anna, an honor. So, remember these exceptions. R and honor begin with H, but we use an before them because they begin with vowel sounds and ah. Okay? Now let's try and fill in these blanks. Fill in the blanks with a or an. What is this? A nurse? Yes, this is a consonant, so we say a nurse. What about this? OLD. The sound of O is O, and that's the sound of a vowel O. So we say an old nurse. Okay, now look at this. Again, we have nurse here, but we have an adjective. What's an adjective? An adjective describes a nurse. What kind of nurse? A young nurse. Ya. Ya. The sound of ya is ya, and it's not a vowel sound. It's not a vowel sound. So we say a young nurse. A rugby player. What's the sound of this alphabet? It's R, 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 R. So, a rugby player. Let's continue. Eel. The sound of the alphabet which starts the word is E. And that's a vowel sound. So, we say an eel. Next one. Unicorn. It starts with a vowel, but the sound of U is U. Okay, and that starts with a Y. Can you see? So we say a unicorn. Then animal. It starts with a vowel, and the sound of the vowel is also A. And it's a vowel sound. So we say an animal. What's the next one? Big animal. Is it B is a consonant, and the sound is of a consonant sound. So we say a big animal. Next one, let's go on to, what's this? Orange. O. So an orange. Juicy orange. What kind of orange? This is an adjective, okay? And this word starts with a consonant sound. So it is a juicy orange. Look at this. EU gives us the sound of U, which starts with a Y. Okay? When the sound starts with the sound of a consonant, the sound of the consonant Y is Y. Okay? So whenever you get this Y sound, remember it is a eucalyptus tree. Y sound. So, a university. Remember this exception. Now, let's circle the correct options. This is a hourglass or an hourglass. You don't say ha. If you say ha, then it would be a. But H-O-U-R is pronounced as R. Okay, R. And the sound is of A, R. So this is an hourglass. This is an hourglass. This is a consonant sound, N. We had a nice lunch. Gaby wants an apple. She wants a big one, B, consonant sound. Bangalore is a big city. I have an uncle. Can you see? U is the vowel here, but the sound that U gives us is a. We don't say yuncle. Do we say yuncle or uncle? No, we say uncle. So whenever the sound of U is a, then you have to use an. Okay. I have an uncle who lives in an village. No, v is a consonant sound. So we say a village. There is a banana and an orange. Pooja has an idea. It is a wrong. It is an honor, okay? Because H is a consonant, but the sound of the consonant is a, and it's not her. Okay, when the sound of H is a and not her, you would use an. It is an honor to meet the president. There is a blue book on the table. Sarah is an honest person. Use a or an to complete the sentences. I am going for a walk. I have a yellow pencil box and an orange one too. My dad is an honest man. An honest. Remember this. I saw a black buck in the park. A black buck is a deer. Do you know what a rowboat is? This is an expensive pen. My aunt from Spain gave me a euro. Euro is the currency of Spain. Mumbai has a big airport. I want to become an astronaut. Why are you reading an old book? So let's do all these in our textbook.